will record. Great. So we talked about 7 time management technique. So we were talking about procrastination, and Hira said that procrastination is doing the things in the right order, but that's not the case, Hira. So here we are talking about seventh time management technique, that is creative procrastination. Anybody can guess what is creative procrastination? Anybody? If not, not a problem. So creative procrastination, I have learned this from Brian Tracy again. So it is about doing the right task. So for example, if you have three tasks, right, for today to do. So let's say that you have a task to go for 1 kilometer run. You have a task to watch maybe a movie for 2 hours. You have a task to read or work on a project for 1 hour. Okay, so these are the three tasks you have got. So what creative procrastination says me is, don't do the task which is of least priority. Correct. So don't do the task which does not have anything to do with your goal statement. So for example, if you know that out of these three tasks, if you are not doing one task, it is not going to hamper anything, you are not going to lose anything, then don't do that task. That is known as creative procrastination. So that was the seventh, that is the seventh time management technique. Eighth time management technique is creating appointments for yourself. How many of you know that how you can create appointment for yourself? Like how you can create appointment. So for example, when you go to a doctor, right? You create an appointment. When you want to visit somebody in office, you create an appointment. So how you can create your for yourself? Prakash, you were saying something.
To give time to self.
Yeah, to give time to yourself. How you will do that? I know that appointment is just blocking the time. I gave the answer also a little bit. All right, so let me tell you. By a self appointment, I mean blocking time. So for example, if you block time on your calendar, right, for 2 hours you are going to study, or for 2 hours you are going for a workout, those are known as time blocking, or those are known as self appointment. You are setting appointment for yourself. So for example, in weekend, you can have your appointments like, for the next 2 hours I'm going to learn some new skills, or I'm going to join a group where I can learn something new. So those are known as self appointments with yourself. So that is eighth time management technique. Ninth time management technique is 80-20 rule. How many of you know 80-20 rule? Yeah, what is that, Dilip? I want to see this session is to just share the learning. So it's not that I'm going to just present. If you have any ideas, you are more than welcome to speak up. Yeah, what is
According
80
to
20
me,
80 20 rule?
according to me, in 80-20 rules, if we have some idea
Yes.
and we achieve 20% of our idea completed,
Mm-hmm.
or 80%, and 20% rest, you cannot
Mm-hmm.
achieve it.
Mm-hmm.
It could be possible.
All right. Anybody else?
It's
Prakash,
my
do you know what
personal
it?
view.
Uh, yeah, that's a part of it. Prakash, can you tell what is 80-20 rule? Since you have raised the hand, do you know?
80% sleep
Mm-hmm.
occurs in the 20% this sleeping.
Okay, okay. No, this is not the right answer. I'm looking for. So here is the thing. I will
Because
tell you very
80% of
simple.
the results are caused by the 20% of the thinking.
That is exactly what I was looking for, and that's the right answer, guys. Let's clap for Prakash. So, 80-20 rules tells us that 20% of these people are leading the entire world, right? So only 20% of the people are leader in this world. So this world is only 20% of the people are contributing this world. and remaining 80% are followers. So what Prakash has said is a 80-20 rule is if you do 20% of the task, remaining 80% is easy for you. Correct? Let me give you an example. If you have five tasks to complete today, okay, you want to maintain a good health, you want to develop your personality, you want to study hard for your civil services examination, right? You want to achieve more by learning more. So these are the five tasks you have for today. The most important task, the 20%, what is the 20% of the task here is if you get up early morning at 6 a.m., then remaining 80% of the task gets easy for you. Make sense? Yes, no? So for example, if you know that if you wake up at 6 a.m. Early morning, then you can go for exercise, right? You can check out that task. You can study in the morning, right? So you have to identify which are my 20% of the task that will have 80% of success. Try to identify the task. Okay, that is known as 80-20 rule. And I challenge you to just research more on what is 80-20 rule. Okay, so that was the 9th time management technique. The 10th time management technique, which I am a big fan of. I am a big fan of the 10th time management technique. Anybody have any idea what that time management technique is, which I'm a big fan? We have talked about this in PD group. Deepak Raj? Deepak?
I think make a calendar.
Yes, exactly. I think you are a good listener then. We have talked about this in PD, Friends of Indiana America Personality Development Group a lot. And I'm a big fan of Google Calendar. I have been using Google Calendar on and off for 5 years. 5 years. So for those of you who don't know what Google Calendar is, okay, I want you to Google what the Google Calendar is, okay? Google Calendar is the best time management tool. How many of you you are using Google Calendar? How many of you are currently using Google Calendar? And Kundan and Prakash or everybody, if you are comfortable sharing your camera, you can do that, okay? So it's best to share your videos so that people can see you and communication gets easy. Yeah, Hira, what is Google Calendar?
It's a efficient time management technique. You can write down your goals every hour, every minute.
Every minute. All right. So for those of you who don't know what Google Calendar is, go ahead and I will share the link.
I have noted down for 12 hours.
For 12 hours.
Early morning from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m.
All right.
Exactly, I have written down all my goals.
Okay, all my task and a task for the day goals are here actually in this watch. So I have linked my Google Calendar. So for example, I get reminders on what appointments I have, what priorities I have. So you can have a Google Calendar. Google Calendar is free. And if you don't know how to use Google Calendar, I will share the link for my blog. You can go ahead and study that Google Calendar concept. It's a great tool. It's an awesome tool for a time management, Google Calendar. And Hira, I encourage you to use it every day. Okay, not just one day or 2 days. I want you, because I'm seeing that consistency is the problem for you. So be consistent, So that was the 9th or 10th time management technique. 11th time management technique, very important. So there is a rule. There is a rule of efficiency, okay? Forced efficiency, that you cannot do every task in this world. So you cannot do every task in the given time, Hi Kundan, but you can always do the task that matters most to you. So you cannot be perfect, okay, in all the fields, but you can be perfect in the things which is your USP, which is if you talk about, in marketing or you guys are a big fan of social media. So there's something called USP. Anybody can tell me what is USP? What is USP?
No,
Universal bus services.
No, unique selling proposition. Okay. So
okay,
if you are
in marketing.
Yeah. So if you are in a business, right? So for example, if you ask me what is my USP, right? So my USP is personal development. My USP is self-discipline. My USP is time management, right? So USP is your unique selling point. Okay. So that you have to understand. So you cannot do everything in this world, but you can always do the things that matters to you, right? So for that, what you have to do? So for that, you have to follow 3D. Okay. So the first D is if you got a task. Okay. And guys, let me know if you are not able to understand any word in English language. I can try to break it down. So there are 3D. So the first is if you get a task, you have 3D. So the first is do it. If a task is taking less than 2 minutes, okay. So if sending a mail to somebody takes less than 2 minutes, okay, do that task. Don't delay it. Second is defer the task. So for example, if you know any task is taking more than 2 minutes, right? Defer it, okay? Defer it that you want to do it little later. The third task is try to delegate. So anybody have any idea what is a delegation? How we can delegate the task? So so for example, yes, Prakash, go ahead. You were saying something.
No idea. Bhaiya.
Okay, not a problem. See, and I would be very upfront with you. I'm conducting this session in English because I want you guys to improve in English language and in communication, because that is the need of our, right? If you go for any interview or any place in this world, right? English is the global language. So I'm not conducting session in English to just want that I want to look cool, right? No, right? Because we are here to learn language, so that's why I'm doing it in English language. So delegation means a delegate, right? Delegation means assigning task to somebody else. Okay, so if you feel that you have a task, right, and you don't have time to do it, just assign it, right? You are in software industry, Kundan and Prakash, right? Or Dilip, right? So you are not doing all the tasks, you are delegating it, right? So for example, if Kundan is doing let's say Kubernetes, right, or doing DevOps engineering, correct? So he cannot write the SQL query or the backend programming, correct? He will assign that task to somebody, right? It's a teamwork. So try to do it in home also. If you feel like your brother can do a task, assign it to him, or any of your friend can help you in doing a task, assign it, delegate it. So that is the second day. That is the third day. And the fourth day is if you cannot do any task, try to keep it on your calendar and mark it, mark the date that I want to do this on this date, so that it is not there in your mind. Try to keep your mind empty all the time. That's what I have learned. Try to have how many of you have journal or notes for the day? You keep notes with you all the time. If not, buy maybe you will get in 50 rupees or 100 rupees, buy a diary. We call it journal. Keep it with yourself, and whenever you get any idea or anything you are doing, just track it for 5 days or 10 days. I'm telling you, you will get the best results, which you may not have expected at this point of time when you write the journal. So that was the 11th time management technique. Then the 12th time management technique is try to identify the consequences of not doing a task. Okay, so try to just write down. So for example, if you are not doing any task for today, right, just write it down. What can be the negative impact? Okay, make sense? Clear? So if you are a student like Deepak Raj or Hira or or maybe Kundan, right? So if you have a task, right, and if you are not doing it, if you have planned that I'm going to do the task, and if you are not doing it, try to identify what will happen. Let me give you an example. Okay, so this morning I told myself that I'm going to wake up at 7 a.m. Though it is weekend, right? 7 a.m. I didn't had alarm, right? I didn't had alarm. I just woke up and I told my subconscious mind was telling, Ajay, you didn't sleep well, so take rest. It's easy, life is cool. But guys, if you have made a promise to yourself, waking up early morning, you have made a promise that I want to wake up early morning. For there, do you need any money? No, right? You don't need any money. Do you need anybody to push you? No. But if you make a commitment and if you don't do that, if you don't wake up early morning, if you have made a commitment to study for 2 hours, and if you don't do that, what you know what will happen? your subconscious mind will tell you that you are an idiot, that if you cannot honor the commitment, simple commitment of getting up morning, which you have made to yourself, nobody has forced you. So then what you will do big in your life? Nothing. If you tell that, okay, I want to buy BMW, I want to buy a Toyota Camry, your subconscious mind tell you that, man, you cannot wake up early morning, you cannot honor the commitment. How you will buy the Tesla or BMW in future? And that's how mind works. That's how your subconscious mind works. So whatever time commitment you have made, try to complete it. So that is the 12th time management technique. Okay, if you write down that what are the challenges. So for example, if you write down that if I don't exercise, and don't look at 1 or 2 days, guys, I'm telling you, if you don't exercise for 1 day, nothing will happen. It is simple concept. If you don't brush your teeth, if you brush your teeth for 2 days, nothing will happen. If you don't brush your teeth for 2 days, nothing will happen, right? What if you don't brush your teeth for one year? What will happen? Nobody will come to you, right? Correct. So look at the long term. Look at that. If you are spending 5 hours of your precious time on some task or anything which has no value to your goal statement, don't do that, guys. Trust me. We need young people in India. We don't need people who are great at publishing and doing the post on a social media. Trust me, we need everybody in India to build a great India. We need great people. We need great mind. We need minds whose soul and heart is at the right place, right? Because when we say that we want to lead the world, right, we have to lead ourselves first. Okay, so that was the 12th time management technique. 13th time management technique is positive affirmation. Motivate yourself. Nobody can motivate you more than yourself. And positive affirmations are the great tool, guys. Great tool. How many of you know what positive affirmations are? Positive affirmations. How many of you have Or Dilip, Deepak Raj, Prakash, you guys don't know what positive affirmations are? We have talked about this a lot in in our presentation in the past.
Yes.
Yeah, so the positive affirmations are, sometimes you feel like lack of energy, right? Oh, Prakash raised your hand. Go ahead. Prakash, are you there? All right. So positive affirmations are set of, yeah, Prakash, you were saying something? Okay, not a problem. So positive affirmations are some great tool to motivate yourself, right? So if somebody is telling you that you are a champion, you are a winner, you can tell to yourself. How you will do that, Hira? Any idea?
By doing by saying yourself
Exactly.
that you are a winner. Say yourself, you can do it, you can do it.
I have this positive affirmation which I have been using for 7 years. I mean, I'm not using the same set of positive affirmations, but I have been using this concept for 7 years. Okay, I'm not saying I'm using every day, but whenever I fail, I try to bounce back. And this positive affirmation change, right? So for example, for Kundan, this positive affirmation can be, I'm a great communicator. Rather than just saying that I'm not good at in communication, Kundan can write a positive affirmation, I am a great communicator. Hira can write a positive affirmation that I'm a great time manager. So positive affirmations, we are not going to talk about positive affirmation. I have a separate blog for that. You can read it and write 5 positive affirmations for every day. So for example, if you ask me what are my positive affirmation, I write I'm a champion. I write I'm a winner. I write I'm a great communicator. I write I'm a great software engineer. I write I'm a great data engineer. And I tell it to myself all the time.
I am the
I
best.
become great.
I am the best.
I am the best. So whatever field you are, Pintu, you can write an affirmation. I'm the best journalist of India. You tell your mind all the time, I'm a best journalist of India. I'm the best journalist of India. Okay, and your subconscious mind will, once you tell that, right, your subconscious mind will tell you to take actions. Kundan, you can write an affirmation, same way. I'm best DevOps engineer, correct? And you will be, trust me, you will be a best after 2 years or 3 years. You won't see result in 1 or 2 days, guys. But I'm telling you, write the positive affirmation. That was the 14th time management technique. 15th time management technique is use technology as your friend, not as your enemy. Use technology as your friend, not as your enemy. Anybody can explain me what does it mean? How we can use technology as a friend?
For taking benefit
Like
from technology,
Yeah.
if we are using social media, then we can use it for our own benefit. Like
Exactly.
something we required, we can get it from your social media, or we can go to Google and search it on that platform. So
Correct.
these are the things which we should do for our benefit, not for wasting our time.
Right. So technology is to make our life easy. Phone is to make your life easy, not to, steal your time. Okay. So use technology wisely. Use technology very wisely. Use the phone or any technology whenever you are in a need. Don't use it a whole day because you are not going to get anything. Trust me. And look at the long term, what you are going to get, if you use technology or if you don't use it. Okay.
Yes, sir. I
Yeah.
see my lot of friends are using like social media as like a political campaign. Like I like this, that. So I don't like this. Using of they are like searching for any bugs, Stack Overflow, or any problem he's facing.
Awesome. Awesome. Great. Great, Kundan. You are doing good. Yes. So that was the 14th time management technique. 15th time management technique is try to compete with yourself. Okay. Try to compete with yourself. I'm telling you. So don't compare yourself with somebody else. Pintu has a different skills. I have a different skill. Deepak Raj have a different skill. So don't try to copy anybody. If you want to be successful, never ever imitate anybody. Learn from people. Okay. So if somebody has great quality, right? Try to learn from it. Yeah, but don't directly copy it, because once you copy it, you cannot be that person, but you will lose yourself. Trust me, you will lose yourself. So when I say that, don't copy somebody, work at your own pace. So for example, if Sanjeev knows that, okay, that early morning, waking up early morning is good for him, he's doing it or he will do it. So when I say that work at your own pace, try to do three things. Okay. So the three things is eat well, sleep well, exercise well. I repeat again, eat well, sleep well, and exercise well. Because if you are not healthy, if your body is not supporting you, how you will buy BMW or Mercedes in the future, right? How you will build your own home? Because your body is the biggest instrument or the tool in this world, right? If you are not eating the right food, if you are not going for exercise for 30 minutes, right, your blood will not flow. You will feel lethargic, you will feel tired. And don't tell that, don't give the reasons that I don't have time to exercise. I mean, I feel like it is not a valid reason. It is not at all a valid reason that I don't have time to exercise. Everybody has time to exercise. Out of 24 hours, you can take 30 minutes, right, for exercise, because it is for your benefit. Try to eat good food. Take care of your nutrition really well, because if you take care of your food, correct, your body will support you and you will value time more. So by good food, I mean that try to eat healthy food. By healthy food, I know that you know what is healthy food, and what is unhealthy food, right? Try to eat fruits, vegetables, those kind of stuff. So that was the 15th time management technique. The last time management technique is if you feel some of your goals or some of your dreams you cannot complete today, don't think about it. So for example, if Kundan has started his career, right, Kundan? So Kundan, I mean, I'm not trying to discourage you, but you cannot buy the same car what I have today. That's fact, right? Why?
Yeah, exactly.
Why? Because I have worked for it for 7 years, right? I have worked for it for 7 years. I have sacrificed a lot of things for that, right? I have sacrificed my sleep. I have sacrificed my family, right? I am more motivated to do that. So the practical approach for you, Kundan, or for anybody is, let's say that if you want to achieve any great thing in life, think about 5 years or 10 years, okay? Then you will not be demotivated. So right now, Kundan, I'm assuming, let's say you are in 20s, correct? 21 or 22, or maybe 20. I'm saying, I'm not trying to
20.
ask your age, don't worry, you are still young. So okay, so try to write down, Kundan, the things you want to own after 10 years. Today, write down the things you want to own after 10 years, okay? You want to have a big car, you want to have a big house, you want to have a good family, you want to have a good wife. Try to write it down. And I'm telling you, I can write on a piece of paper and I can give it to you. If you write 10 things today that you want to do, get after 10 years, you will get 11 things. You will get 11 things. You will have everything, because this is practical for me. You see that board, right? In
Yes.
that board, I have written down the things which I needed 5 years back. And with God grace, I have everything today. Okay. But I have not stopped at it yet. I have another board. I have created another board last week. And I have written down what I want to do, what I want to have after 5 years. And it need not to be a material things. Okay. So for example, for Kundan, for you, it could be like buying a car is important, but for Pintu, it could be like, creating an impact, or educating people, right? Or for Hiral, it could be cracking civil services examination, right? So write down. So for example, if you want to take a trip to Europe, you want to go to United States, right? You want to go to London, write it down on a piece of paper today, okay? Just a dream list. Just write down on a piece of paper, dream list, and stick that or keep in your pocket all the time. Here is my purse, okay? This is my wallet. Can you imagine what is there in this wallet? I know you will tell that I have got maybe 20 cards. Okay, I don't want to show you these 20 cards. What I want to show you is I have got this. This is where all my goals are, okay? And I keep it in my purse so that it is with me 24 hours, and this will remind me to work hard, okay? So whatever you want to achieve in life, write it down. If you don't write it, chances are very less to get you, because when you write, something magical happens. Okay, so these were some great time management techniques. Anybody has any questions? We will take some questions really quick. Or any comments or feedback. How was the session, or what what you learned, or what you didn't learn, what was your expectation? Anybody?
Yes, I
Can
will
you repeat
surely write.
80-20?
Yeah, Kundan, you were saying something.
Ajay,
Yeah,
I will write
can you write? Yes, Prakash, go ahead.
yeah, Kundan was saying something. Kundan, go ahead.
Okay.
surely write my future goal. Like after 5 years, I have to get a beautiful house, and then next year I will get a car. So I will surely going to write this.
Definitely great. Hira, you wanted me to repeat 80-20 rule?
Can you repeat 80-20 concept?
Okay, Prakash, would you mind repeating it for Hira? As you know the concept. Prakash, are you there? Okay, not a problem. I will repeat 80-20 rule again. So 20% of your activities determines 80% of your success. Okay, so 20% of your tasks determines 80% of your results. So your goal should be to complete that 20% of task first. Clear? Prakash is also there. Prakash, you want to add something?
For example,
Hmm.
if I woke up in the morning, if I complete my first task, for example, if I woke up in the morning, then I used to set the bed
Right.
So if I
Yep.
complete the first step of my day, then
Mhm.
I think I will complete the next of other things that I have to do in the whole day. So I think
Oh,
this is an
awesome.
example to show that things.
Yeah, that's a great way to think about it, guys. Prakash, you are on the definitely right track. There is a book, Make Your Bed. So if you fold your bed early morning, right, you you are a winner. At least your mind will tell you that you got victory in one thing, right? That's the great way to start the morning. So that is the 20% for him. All right. Any other questions or concept you guys didn't understand in time management? And I know that there are a lot of time management techniques. I'm going to write a blog and share this presentation with you so that you can go ahead. I know that it is a lot of content for a presentation, but these are the best time management techniques. Anybody else have any comments or any learnings they want to share? Deepak Raj or Prakash or Pinto or Kundan, anybody?
No, I don't have.
Pinto, you wanted to have any feedback? No? Anything good, bad? Session was good,
Yeah,
not
it's
good?
great session. I got
Good.
It was
It was very good and very
yeah.
effective for me.
Yeah, I mean, I want you to feel good about yourself, and I would be more than happy if you implement these concepts. If you implement these concepts, I feel like I have got respect for my time, because waking up early morning and doing these sessions. If your life is getting at least 1% better, I would be more than happy. And trust me, like that is the whole purpose of doing this one. And Prakash, since you joined little late, I will share the presentation with you, and you can go ahead and look at it. And if you have any
Sure.
questions, I can help you out.
Yeah, sure, Bhaiya. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I hope everybody is now, they know that time management technique and they're going to implement it. All right. So what you guys
Definitely.
think should be other topic you want to touch? What you want to learn or you want to touch? Anybody? Any other topics you want to have? You want to learn in the next presentation? I heard yeah, I heard from somebody, somebody has requested me. Yeah, somebody has requested me to do presentation on communication skills, because that is something we need. So we can have that, and probably you can share any topics you want to touch, and we will go from there. Thank you
We
again.
can go for.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah, go
sure.
ahead.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, what you were saying, Dilip? Yeah, we have still time. What topic you want to go?
We can go for communication.
Exactly. Yeah, communication
It
skills is the
is
one thing. Yeah.
also a good topic.
Right. Yeah, that is the one thing we can go for. Probably, yeah, I will see my calendar, and I will share, what I think when we can do it, based upon my timings. And I would again like to, first of all, thank Pinto for joining here, and because
Okay.
and I'm very happy with the way he is doing for society, and I'm really impressed with Pinto as well. His learning attitude, and whatever he is doing for society at this point of time, and the moreover, like the goals he's trying to achieve. So I'm really thankful to that kind of goals. All right, so it's time for me to bid goodbye to you guys, and stay safe, live an inspired life, live a happy life and inspired life. See you.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye.